All right, what's up, everybody? It's time for my daily trade recap here for Wednesday, September 10th, 2025. Fishing today down to $42.30. Pretty much a break-even day for me. One loss, one win. Loss was on ES, win was on GC. And yeah, just two break and retest trades. One to the long side, one to the short side. And one worked, one didn't. So kind of a nothing day. So we'll get into the charts here. I'll show you what we did. First of all, the account balance here, still up $82 for the week, and just basically hovering around break even. I kind of joked that it's literally like my stats are as break even as they come. So we'll get into the charts here. I'll show you what we did. If we go to gold here, you can kind of see we had news come out around 8:30, and that was I think it was PPI. And that basically moved the market there. ES still kind of traded inside that news candle all day, so that was kind of tough. Not the best trade on ES. We'll take a look at it here. Kind of chopping around a lot of sideways action. Maybe the play on the sideways action like this when it's Rangebound like that is taking the double tops, double bottoms, triple tops, triple bottoms kind of thing. Because obviously it's hard to take that though into this candle right here with high volume like that. But that worked out nicely there. Same thing up here, kind of a triple top. But those turnaround bars there. So tough price action. I took the long right here off of this area because you have it kind of swinging around here. We tapped a couple times in this area here, tapped a couple times over here. So generally in this area right here is a point of contention. I was basically looking for that break and retest and having that support right there. We got a nice power bar with increased volume coming in there. Basically looking for that back up for 20 ticks there. Back up to this kind of 65, 60 level. That's basically what I was looking for there. And it just kind of ran back over and then chopped around a little bit. My stop was 20 ticks away, so had some room to work with there. Really thought it was promising here. Thought I got in a little bit early and then made the move back up. However, I got a topping tail there and just kind of meandered from that. Tried to push again right there. You can kind of see right there. Okay. But ultimately ended up falling down and stopped me out there. Got wicked out. Took all of my power not to get back in here at a double bottom kind of right here. And, maybe another day I'd take that, but we're so sideways that it's hard to have confidence in this, that this is going to go back up here, and risk to reward wasn't really that good because my target was going to be basically like right above this pivot area here, and I don't want to move my stop down, so risk to reward wasn't there, so we got to move on. Just kind of meanders around, and ultimately would have been a stop out there. So good no trade due to the risk to reward, and it basically comes back down to this hourly level. We get a little pop there, but yeah, just kind of choppiness overall. Just kind of very, very choppy. Very, very range bound, as you can see. So not much to be had there for me. And we'll take that loss there and move on, because that could have easily bounced right there and gone back up to here. So yeah, anyway. And then on gold, kind of the same thing. A little bit range bound, right? You can kind of see we're kind of inside the previous day, high and low, just kind of moving around like that. So not much to be had there. Got the overnight high right up here where we tapped once. Looking for that to hit again there, okay? And, just trying to chop around there. Not much to be had. Still marking out higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, lower lows here. As we come back down, right in this area right here is where I see a point of contention right there. Kind of, we're kind of trading off this level right here around the, 88 mark there, you can see. So as we're looking at that 88 mark, we come down, we break through it, tried to bounce there, didn't bounce, broke through it, came back up, and we retest that area right there. I'm in on that power bar right there. Now, could I have entered in on this pin bar back here? Yeah, that's kind of tough though, to enter on such a small little pin bar like that, narrow range bar. Like that's not really, I don't have the back testing to say to get in on that bar versus this bar. Waited for a little bit more confirmation to get on this one here. I get in there, and once I have that confirmation there, that was kind of an easier trade just to get back down to this level right here. I'm not trying to be a hero. It took all of me after being, having the loss here on ES. trying to get this and ride this down for 40 ticks instead of just taking my 20. Yeah, that was difficult there. I think I got 22 out of it. Yeah, it looks like I got 22. I did move it down a little bit there, but yeah, just for the most part, taking my 1-to-1. You know, if this is, because here's the thing, I told myself, yeah, why am I going for 40 on this trade when if this was the first trade of the day, I'm taking that 20 ticks easily at this pivot right here. 20 ticks, like it lines up perfectly with that pivot. So just because I had a loss in ES should not dictate where the target is on this, right? Not trying to get my money back. Just take the trades separately, right? They're not correlated or anything. So just taking my 20 ticks there, and you know, that's why we do it, because it bounced right at that pivot right there, and you know, would have stopped out, probably would have stopped out there. Here's the other thing, this could potentially be a trade setup because it's a double top for continuation now lower, right? High, low, high, right? Double top highs there for continuation lower. Where's the entry is a good question. Like, would it be on that tail right there? I mean, that's kind of tough to say. There's not really a good 1 minute entry bar here for me. Maybe you can make an argument for this topping tail right here where it gives basically the biggest fake out, you know, because that's kind of a double bottom there, double bottom reversal. Okay. Take that, you make your 20 ticks there, take the double top continuation, boom, because we're heading downward here. So, yeah, I'm not in tune enough with my plan yet to be able to do that and kind of reverse so quickly. But, yeah, so those are my 2 trades for today. Break even, we'll move on to tomorrow. No big deal, no sweat. All right. So if you appreciate these recaps, please hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you're doing with your trading, if you appreciate these recaps at all. And yeah, trade well, and I will see you guys tomorrow.